Hello friends, in this video we will go through the Leo Ascendant personality. We will look into the physical and behavioral traits of a Leo Ascendant, and we will see how we can, based on those traits, we will see how we can recognize a Leo Ascendant personality. So let's get started. These are the contents of this video. First of all, I'll introduce about Leo Ascendant, and then we will look into the general traits and life approach of Leo Ascendant. Then we will move on to key characteristics and key physical traits and body language of Leo Ascendant. And then we will look into the behavioral patterns of Leo Ascendant, like how they will behave in different settings, like social settings, in relationships, in professional settings, in daily life, and in conflict. And then we will look into the practical example of a Leo Ascendant, like an example of how a Leo Ascendant person will look like. And finally, we'll look into the limitation and context and then conclude the video. So let's start. Introduction to Leo Ascendant. In Vedic astrology or in Western astrology, a Leo Ascendant, also called Simha Lagna in Sanskrit, means that Leo sign or the Simha Rashi was rising on the eastern horizon at the time of the birth. This ascendant brings a commanding, radiant, and proud personality, heavily influenced by its ruling planet, Sun, or in Sanskrit it's called Surya. So Leo ascendant people have the influence of the planet Sun, because Sun is the ruling planet of the Leo sign. Because of the Sun's influence, the Sun lends vitality, charisma, confidence, and a strong sense of self to the Leo ascendants. They radiate presence and tend to naturally stand out in the crowd. There's a strong desire for recognition, respect, and leadership. This rising sign is often seen in roles of influence, like leaders, performers, creatives, and entrepreneurs. So in the right side, we can see a North Indian format chart of a Leo ascendant. So the first house, this is the first house, and the number 5 denotes the zodiac sign. So 5 means Leo sign. So the first house has the Leo sign. Because of the Leo sign, this chart, since the first house is the Leo sign, this chart is called a Leo ascendant chart, and the ruling planet of Leo sign is Sun. And then the second house will be Virgo, number 6, Virgo sign, and the third house will be the number 7, Libra sign, and so on. General traits and life approach of Leo Ascendant. Leo Ascendants approach life with boldness, self-assurance, and dignity. They are driven to express themselves fully and be seen as unique individuals. They often have a strong sense of purpose and identity, and they aim to make a mark on the world, whether through career, creativity, or leadership. Honor and integrity are deeply important to them, and they strive to live life on their own terms. Key characteristics of Leo Ascendant. So the Leo Ascendant are ruled by Sun. That brings warmth, ambition, pride, and vitality to their nature. They are natural leaders, often take charge in social or work settings. They have high self-respect. They value dignity and expect respect from others. They have creative expression. They are often drawn to performance, arts, or unique self-expression. They are charismatic and bold. Their presence is hard to ignore, often admired or followed. They are loyal but dominant. They are fiercely loyal, but may expect loyalty and admiration in return. And they are protective. They have protective instincts. They defend loved ones with intensity and a sense of nobility. Key physical traits of Leo Ascendant. So in this image denotes a Leo Ascendant personality. So looking at the key physical traits, they have broad forehead and strong jawline. They often possess a regal or royal facial structure. They have sharp and proud eyes. Their eyes often shine with confidence or command. They have upright posture. They tend to walk tall and carry themselves with pride. They have thick or luxurious hair. Hair may be wavy, full, or styled with attention. They have athletic or sturdy build. The body has strength and presence regardless of size. They have golden or radiant skin tone, often have a warm, sun-kissed complexion. They have a commanding voice. Their voice is often strong, resonant, and clear. They have attention to appearance. They often take pride in grooming and presentation. And they wear statement pieces. They may wear bold or standout accessories. Body language of Leo Ascendants. They have regal demeanor. Their posture, walk, or gaze reflect confidence and pride. They have open, broad gestures. They use expansive hand and arm movements while talking. Eye contact. They maintain strong and unwavering eye contact. Chest out, head high. A natural lion-hearted stance that commands attention. Stillness in presence. They may command a room without moving too much. Warm smiles, but rarely self-deprecating. Their smiles are confident, not humble. In social setting, now let's look into the behavioral patterns of Leo Ascendant. Like we'll look into different settings, different areas of life on how the Leo Ascendant behave. So in social settings, they are center of attention, whether through storytelling, style, or confidence. They are generous and warm. They like to host, entertain, and give generously. Respect seeking. They openly or subtly expect admiration or appreciation. In relationships, they are romantic and loyal. They love deeply and expect full devotion. They are protective and proud. They can become possessive if loyalty is questioned. They are expressive lovers. They are bold with affection, gifts, and dramatic gestures. And they need appreciation. They thrive when admired or complimented. In professional settings, they are leader and visionary. They shine in management and pioneering roles. They are purpose-driven, want to feel proud of their work or status. They hate being undermined. Ego bruises easily if not respected. In daily life, they are organized around prestige. Home, car, attire often reflect pride. They enjoy hobbies with glory, like acting, fashion, public speaking, sports. They inspire others. Children, friends, or peers may look up to them. In conflict, they are ego-sensitive. They can react strongly if pride is hurt. They have dramatic outbursts, especially if disrespected or embarrassed. They are forgiving, but with memory. They forgive eventually, but don't forget who disrespected them. So you might recognize a Leo rising person if you see the following traits. So if there is a person if there is a confident person, a magnetic person who seems to own the room, they have styled hair, sharp outfit, and a presence that draws eyes. They are probably sharing stories, taking initiative, or offering guidance to someone. So if you see these kind of behavior in a single person, then we could guess that this person could be a Leo Ascendant person. Limitation and context. So recognizing a Leo Ascendant can be a tricky business. It's not only for Leo Ascendant, but for all the Ascendants, it's a tricky because we can look into the key characteristics and behaviors that we discussed before, but there are some factors that affects these behaviors, like planetary aspects. There can be multiple planets can aspect the first house, or the first house ruling planet, that is the sun. So if Saturn is in the first house, or aspecting first house, or with the planet sun, or aspecting the planet sun, then Saturn may tone down confidence. Whereas if there is a relationship whereas if Venus has a relationship with the first house or with the planet sun, then Venus may make them more charming than bold. So the boldness will decrease if there is a Venus influence to the first house or the first house ruling planet. And if there is a Saturn influence, then it may make them low in confidence. So, and then there is also the influence of nakshatras for the Leo Ascendant, because Leo sign falls in 3 nakshatras. Like there can be 3 nakshatras in the Leo sign. So these nakshatras are Magha nakshatra, Purva Falguni nakshatra, and Uttara Falguni nakshatra. So each nakshatra has its own characteristics. So So these nakshatras can give their own flavor to the person. So if someone is born in Leo ascendant, but his or her nakshatra falls into Maga nakshatra, then Maga nakshatra will give the person a royal and ancestral pride, whereas Purva Falguni nakshatra can add charm and artistry, and Uttara Falguni nakshatra can bring responsibility and order. And then there are always cultural and social limitations, like the cultural upbringing can influence the personality of the Leo sign. Like some Leo risings are taught to suppress their natural expressiveness. And then there can be class and economic background as well. So if they grow up in an environment of poverty or hardship, they might feel ashamed to express grand ambitions or maintain a royal presence. So there are other cultural and social factors, and we should consider all of these different factors, and these are some types of limitations that will influence the personality of any ascendant sign. So in conclusion, you can spot a Leo ascendant sign by looking at the physical and behavioral traits, like their radiant charisma, bold presence, and leader-like energy. And then physical traits like regal postures, expressive hair, and commanding voice. So by just looking at them, we can guess that they could be of Leo rising or Leo ascendant. But we should always consider looking at the birth chart to confirm our guess. So that's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, please like the video. Please comment if you have any question. Please share the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you.